Welcome everybody to a brand new series of videos that I'm replacing on my channel called Chill Reviews. The purpose of these videos is pretty simple. I play a lot of games. I play expansions, I go back to old games, and after I play it, what I'd like to do is tell you if it's worth your time. I'm going to be giving you a general breakdown of the game, what's the good, what's the bad, is it worth your playthrough experience after I put in all the hours so you don't have to. In the very first video of this series, we're going to be breaking down Conan Exile's latest expansion, the Isle of Siptah. Isle of Siptah is one of 11 expansions that have come out for Conan Exiles. However, this one is a completely unique experience. Unlike past expansions, which have included cosmetics and a few tangible things, this one gives you an entire new world to explore. It's not the first time Conan has added to their map, giving you new monsters, giving you new experiences, but this one, I believe, is one of the most unique. Let me tell you why. First, I will say I was hesitant to purchase the new expansion because the idea of starting a new server, going through the entire grind of the original game just to get to the new content, it was overwhelming. Luckily, in the Isle of Siptah, you start an entirely new world. You start a new character. It is not related to the exile lands in the original Conan. And you load in on one of the 4 spawning points of the world, you look around to a brand new area to discover, and it almost seems peaceful.
Oh God, the gator's coming.
Ah! Not now, Mr. Gator. I'm not ready for you. Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Alligator. Oh, and a hyena. Oh, yeah, sweet. What the? What? Gorillas! Oh, God! I picked a bad spot.
There's gorillas up there?
Yes, they're chasing me. Okay, maybe not. But at the entry, there can't be anything too scary, right? There's no chance they throw hordes of terrifying monsters at you right away, right? I'll kill you with a... You dumb ass. What the hell? What, you got a friend now? You coming? Okay, let's go then. What the? Oh my God! What is this? No! What the? Everywhere. Oh, what the? I don't even know what this is. Anyway, we'll start with the good on the game. First off, expansive new world, new creatures, some familiar favorites, and lots of new area to check out. As you walk around the map, you'll find a couple things. An abundant amount of resources, plenty of cool and unique areas to build, a couple of new cities to explore, and a couple of game mechanics. In one of the previous expansions of the game, tree houses were introduced. Sure, there was a couple places you can build it in the exile lands, and it was a really cool idea, but this map really fleshes it out as there's so many areas you can build so high with massive trees, huge forests, plenty of defensible places if you're on a PvP server. With this new expansion, you also get a couple goodies. There's a brand new mount, there's 2 new building materials, there's a couple of new armor sets, and there's a few brand new mechanics added to the world to kind of give your adventure a different vibe. In the middle of the map, you'll find a giant tower. Every once in a while, this terrifying storm will begin to encircle the middle of the area. You won't have any goddamn idea what's going on. And if you've ever played Conan before, you'll probably avoid the place like the plague for the first half of the game. In the center of the map, you'll find plenty of high-value resources, you'll find tough mobs, and you'll find dungeons when there's not a giant hailstorm surrounding the area. When there is a giant hailstorm, well... Yo, this place is terrible! You get the idea. Second major mechanic, thrall taking, is a little different. In the exiled lands, you could find thralls everywhere. You run up to them, you hit them with a stick, you bring them back to your base, boom, you have a bodyguard in a few minutes, really early game. Not so much in this one. There's a new mechanic where portals appear all over the map, drop random low-level thralls, and that's how you kind of get started. In order to get the real thralls, it's a massive process involving giant portals, massive battles, and a huge alert that appears on the map that tells absolutely everybody that here's the best thralls in the area. So that's fun. There's also 14 brand new Elder Vaults for you to discover around the map, each one containing precious resources, boss fights, and an overall decent time. Let's talk about the bad. As I said before, resources are plentiful in the Isle of Siptah. You can find iron, black ice, regular ice, silver, gold, all over the map. You don't have to worry about any single clan taking the best spots. However, the bad about that, in my opinion, the top tier, most rewarding resources that would come to you in the exiled lands are quite easy to come across. You could find yourself mining massive amounts of star metal and black ice, honestly, as soon as you're able to break open the shells. While honestly, this isn't a major thing, it takes away a little bit of the rewards that come from hours of grinding and battling and surviving to get back to your base with just enough black ice to finish that left wall. Another con I would say is there aren't a huge variety of environments in this map. While there are a couple new undead type cities to explore, it doesn't have the richness of a jungle area and a desert area and ice and all these things that you have to prepare for. As soon as you can make basic armor, you can survive pretty much anywhere in the map. As I said before, the new mechanic with thralls is pretty cool and innovative. In order to make you really care about that, you can't go find a thrall down the street. There aren't any dangerous cities you can run into and gank the nearest high level thrall and bring him back. One thing that I didn't personally like, but honestly I don't see a lot of complaints on, is legendary weapons are very easy to get. Once you yourself get to a high enough level that you and your pet or your thrall can beat a 3 skull, you could pretty much farm the material needed. Pick up legendary weapons out of chests and elder vaults. While that's not a major difference in the original map, it is slightly less rewarding to be able to walk up with a dozen keys and open 12 chests all next to each other and walk away with 12 legendary weapons. Personal preference. Pro con here. One of the major new mechanics is if to get the high level thralls, a giant portal opens up and drops hordes of thralls out of you, which you can sift through. Pro, a giant portal opens up and drops dozens of thralls that you can sift through and probably find high level. Con, a giant portal opens up that drops dozens of thralls that everyone on the map can see that they could sift through and probably find high level thralls. While this is going to make for some intense engagements, PvP servers are going to find these areas highly contested, and smaller clans might get left behind here. Honestly, this last slightly negative thing is that if you grind early, find a decent pet, get him decently leveled, and get yourself even mid-tier armor, there are very few creatures on this map that's going to scare you. I'm not saying there are not a couple holy creatures that will beat your ass into oblivion. All I'm saying is that by 97% of the map, you're going to be able to run through like 3 AM Taco Bell. Final thoughts of the game is the Isle of Siptah is a well-developed, enthralling, independent adventure that is absolutely perfect and, dare I say, relaxing? Jesus, turkey hurts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the hell? You got all his boys. There's an army of turkeys chasing me. Help me! For new players and veteran players alike, this island is a perfect place to start a Conan experience, especially if you're a new player and the idea of jumping into one of these well-developed servers seems daunting. A solid experience. I would give an 8.5 out of 10, with its only drawback being its forgiving nature and the lack of in-game content without much to look forward to other than finding a slightly better thrall, maybe base development on several parts of the map. It is a must play for survivor game lovers. I cannot recommend the game enough, to be honest with you. Alright, that does it for this video. I hope you found the information a little engaging, a little insightful, and that it was good enough to bring you back for more. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any notes or comments on this, there's a perfect section called the comment section right below this video where please leave any feedback. This is the first one of the series. We're going to try to make this better and better every single time. I'm going to try to drop one of these reviews for every new game I play. Again, be sure to like and subscribe to this video. If you're interested in more gameplay, follow the streams. Facebook.gg/PhillChills, Twitch.tv/PhillChills. And we'll see you next time.